Hey, it's Chris Vondermaiden, founder of Mind Prana Academy. And in this video, I want to share with you how to have amazing spiritual experiences using crystals. And so the first time you do this, I'm going to recommend that you start with rose quartz, just because it's a very gentle, very uplifting, very accessible kind of energy. If you're new to having spiritual experiences, this is a great place to start. But basically, the thing you need to know is that all spiritual experiences really require only one thing, and that is spiritual energy. You have to have the energy or the fuel, the thing that catalyzes and allows you to go to some amazing places in consciousness. It all starts with energy. And so in order to have the best, the highest spiritual experiences, you want to have the best, the highest sources of energy. And so for thousands of years, the way that mystics have taught us to do that is through meditation. So I want to share with you just a simple meditation that allows you to really connect to a stone and begin pulling in massive amounts of energy. So to get started, you take your crystal, you can hold it in your hand, you can even set it by you, however you want to do that. But then all you're going to do is close your eyes, and you want to visualize the energy coming out of this stone. So for rose quartz, I might see this like pink light slowly filling the entire room. You could visualize it as a fog. And then as I can begin to see that energy, I'm going to start just breathing it in. So I'm breathing in that fog. I can feel it going into me, this just loving energy. It fills my body. So I breathe it in on the inhale, exhale, I just release. And then I continue that process. I keep breathing in this divine light. If you want to take it to an even higher level, so there's the kind of the pink loving energy, or there's almost like a divine golden loving energy. So I can start breathing that in, letting that fill my body. On the exhale, I just release everything in my space. And so you do this for maybe 5 minutes. You can go as long as you want, but it starts building up the energy inside you. You start gaining massive amounts of spiritual energy. On the exhale, as you release, that's opening you up to having spiritual experiences. And so the one thing you really need for those experiences is energy. You get that through your meditation. And then the one thing that tends to get in people's way of having spiritual experiences is the mind. So that's why on the exhale, we just kind of release our thoughts, release everything in our space. We just kind of melt and then bring in more of that energy. Now, one of the real benefits of having spiritual experiences is, one, they take you to some amazing places in consciousness. You can access places of ecstasy. You can go to the planes of light. There's so many just wonders in consciousness that crystals will take you to. But then for me, the real goal is, once you go to those places of just, freedom and bliss, is can you take that awakening? Can you take that awareness now into your life? Can you live from that place of freedom and bliss and really start creating the life that you want? So those places in consciousness, those revelations that the stones give you, they can dramatically change your life if you'll take that awakening into your life. Now the other point to, or the other benefit to having spiritual experiences is that when you start going to these amazing places, the mind starts to not doubt as much. And so the biggest challenge people have with whether it's healing or anything about crystals is that the mind gets in the way. It plants these little seeds of doubt. So as you start having experiences, that doubt gets less and less, which means that you're then freer to have even bigger, even more amazing experiences. And so it begins this upward spiral. So that's all you have to do. It's a very simple meditation. It's very accessible, but it gives you that crucial ingredient to triggering all kinds of amazing things in your meditation. So breathe in that energy, see that energy, feel it going into you, feel it building up, release your thoughts, release your doubt, everything else, and then go on your journey. So I recommend starting with a piece of rose quartz. After you've had that experience, you can start doing other stones. Just breathe in their energy, feel it going into you, and take off. So give that a try. Be sure to share your experiences. I'd love to know what happens, and I'll see you soon.